Welcome everybody to the BCAA All-Star Girls Volleyball Classic. We've got two games for you this evening. We have the North versus the South, and then coming up a bit later, it's South Central versus the North Central. Hello everybody, Ari Shannock, along with my partner today, Walt Drexel, the head coach here at Monarch High School, the host of the Classic. Thanks for helping us out, Walt.
You're very welcome.
As the South team is to the left on your screen. They're coached by Jesse Ochoa, the head coach at Flanagan in his second season. He had a very successful season. 16-9 were the Falcons. And the north side will be coached by the Coral Springs coaching crew of Frank Bumbales and Carl Palzo. Coach Frank in his 23rd season at Coral Springs, where they were 13-12 this season. And we are about ready for action. And Coach Drexel, a couple players to watch out for here. You've coached against many of these kids.
Yes, definitely. There's some quality talent out here on the south side. Actually, the young lady serving, Sarah, is an excellent player.
That is Sarah Castillo out of Western, guiding her side to the first point of this BCAA All-Star Classic.
You're also going to want to keep an eye on number 14, Sam Arenas from West Broward. Very good all-around player as an outside hitter.
Yeah, she's committed to play next year at Cornell, so big-time talent.
Yep.
1-0 South. There's Sam right there, and just missing a little deep.
Yep, tried to hit a cut shot, but just hit it a little bit too long.
So serving for Coach Bumbales will be number 4 going there to serve. We've got a couple number 4s.
That's Raquel. She's from my school at Monarch High School.
Raquel Teixeira.
That's correct. Nice setup.
Hardy can elevate. We saw her earlier in the season here on Sports Blitz.
Yeah, good swing by the middle there.
That was just a little deep as well. Raquel hoping to go to UF next year. Had a solid season for you, Coach Drexel. And there's an ace.
Yeah, that's one of her best qualities. She's a very solid server. Doesn't make many mistakes and gets a lot of aces.
Raquel with a big smile on her face. Her team up 3-1. This is best of 3 here in the All-Star Classic. That was LeBoy from MacArthur. There's LeBoy again, and her partner Laura, also in green from MacArthur. Rachel Laura.
And there's Sam Arenas with a very smart hit. Gets set a little bit off the net, but does a quality shot and tips it over the block for a kill.
Yeah, when you're going to Cornell to play, you've got the whole package, right?
Absolutely.
The skill and the smart, the savvy.
Absolutely. Division I takes some talent and a lot of experience.
That's going to sail wide as the Douglas All-Star there. That's Hannah Muchler.
Yeah, Hannah actually sets most of the time for her team. She doesn't get in too many swings, so this is a little different for her.
Yeah, she averaged nearly 20 assists per game.
Yeah, we played them several times, and she's an excellent setter.
There's KK. Great hustle there by Metz from Douglas. Hardy trying to find that opening. We're tied at 3.
Nice dig there by Carla Pico.
And Hardy, excellent timing there at the net.
Yeah, a little bit too tight on the dig, and Hardy went up and had a nice block on the overpass.
That's number 5. You're just looking at Muchler from Douglas. They won their district this season.
Yeah, we know because they beat us.
Sorry to bring that up.
That's
Coach.
okay. They deserved it. They played tremendous in the district final.
So going to serve for the south side is Sam, the star Arenas.
Yeah, good quality server, but that one just went a little bit long.
Her West Broward team was 18-6 this year. They lost in the regional finals to Ferguson.
Nice pass by Sam there. Good setup.
Nice adjustment by KK.
Double contact on the set by Raquel.
How difficult is it to find the right chemistry here? Most of these girls have not played. They played against each other.
This is a very unique, this is a very unique situation, putting the girls together like this. Some of them know each other that are on different teams from playing club volleyball. But this particular match, there's a handful, at least maybe half on each team, that have never played before together. So it's a very unique chemistry situation.
There's Amaranto Nito from Deerfield Beach. She will depart. A couple of substitutes in. Pico from Pompano will depart. Tara Brannon, her teammate at Pompano, comes in.
Going back
along
to serve.
with the server. Yeah, we'll get her a number in there. That is Alyssa Abel.
Nice
Coral Blades.
Got a net there, and number 15.
Yeah, Samara Metz was going to put that away anyhow. She averaged about 8 kills and 6 digs per game for Douglas.
Nice pass by Sam. Excellent middle set. Oh, they're keeping it alive on the north side.
Terrific hustle.
Not quite over, but good save.
But the tandem from West Broward too strong there. Samantha Arenas and Brooke Webster, who's heading to UF next year. And substitutes here, we'll get number 3 is in Princess Perlette. She will serve. And then we had another substitute. We catch that number, another number 3, I believe, from Everglades. Well, she's wearing number 3. That is Madison Benitez. We'll change that number.
There we go.
Number 10 on our roster is number 3 out there. Everglades a solid season at 10-6.
It's Hannah with an ace. It's another excellent quality of hers besides being an excellent setter. She puts in a really nice float serve.
Muchler, strong serve.
A little tight on the set, but good save by
Caitlin Ray,
KK,
KK,
yes.
they call her. Princess the set. Free ball here for the North.
And as it pushes it out to her teammate.
Nice dig in the middle there by Ronaldo, I believe.
And Samara hits one a little wide.
Or excuse me, Nicole Ramirez from Hallandale, who hoping to go to FIU, averaged 8 assists per game. And here's Caitlin Ray.
Nice float serve. Serve receives overpassed, but they can't control it, so it goes out, and the North squad wins the point.
Going back to the service line for the North is the Douglas player, Samara Metz. A little slow on the numbers. I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. We have numerous same numbers.
Duplicates
so we have
out
to
there,
identify which uniform correlates to each school.
Libero switch for the South squad. Middle blocker comes in.
Hardy comes in, and that is Nicole Ramirez. We'll take a break. And coming back in for Coach Ochoa out of MacArthur is Rachel Laura, who will attend Bethune-Cookman next season.
Tara Brennan's going back to serve from Pompano for the north side. Nice serve, good pass over there on the south side, and illegal contact by the setter.
And Tara Brandon has been a star for Pompano High School, star on Sports Blitz. Very familiar face.
Yeah, very solid player.
Her and her teammate Carla Pico here. And you'll see that quite a bit in an all-star game.
Correct.
These girls aren't accustomed to playing with each other. Here's Brandon. Got a hold of that one a little too much. 12-10. And back in is Sarah Castillo, the setter from Western, along with Chelsea LeBoy from MacArthur, who will attend either Miami-Dade or Florida Gulf Coast next year.
Little confusion on the north side. They were out of rotation on that serve receive.
Sarah Castillo had some terrific games for the Wildcats this season. Many of those here on Sports Blitz. We saw them against Pompano and Cypress Bay.
Nice set out to Sam by Sarah, and
And that's tough to stop, Coach.
Yeah, the kill off the block, there's not much you can do about that.
Aquinas, so skilled.
And as you already mentioned, the chemistry is difficult to get together on these teams, and one of the things is if the coach puts them in a little different lineup or rotation that they're not used to, it makes it a little extra tough on them.
Look at that play by Pico, 2 of them, terrific digs.
Yeah, she's an excellent defensive specialist from Pompano.
Sent over by Teixeira. Here's Hardy. She's difficult to defend. That one sails a little long.
A little long on there.
Shares a smile with her head coach, Jessie Ochoa, both of Flanagan. Now, would they have shared that smile during a regular season game?
Possibly, but probably not. Depending on the opponent, most likely. That determines a lot. Yeah, a little hit into the net, wasn't blocked, so 4 contacts on the north side.
So competitive game number 1. Best of 3 here in the All-Star Classic.
Looks like most of the players are just trying to get a little.
And that one too strong. Terrific serve.
Trying to get a little chemistry going and get their blood flowing and get a nice warm-up.
Samantha Arenas has given her team the lead. Excellent elevation on that serve, Coach.
Very much. Nice quality, solid floater. Oh, smart hit there by Hannah.
Anna Mutchler. Right up the near side,
Yep.
finds the corner. A difficult shot.
It is. Roll shot, the zone 1. Tough defense. Tough place to pick up those balls. That's Catherine Dudra from South Broward.
That's
Just subbed in.
luxury for Coach Ochoa. He can replace one athlete with another.
Yeah.
Arenas goes out, and the terrific athlete Catherine Dudra checks in. Averaged about 12 kills per game for South Broward. There
Yeah,
she
we didn't
is.
get to see South Broward this year, but I know the coach there, and he was telling me about her, and she had an excellent season.
And they tried to keep it alive. The girls having a good time. Castillo Hardy and Caitley Wright. Serving is Emily Palingra out of Coral Springs High.
Nice up there by Raquel Teixeira. And
Big
Samara gets blocked.
Yeah.
Chelsea LeBoy with the block.
Hardy and LeBoy
Nice double block there.
feeling pretty comfortable playing together up front now. And back in the game is Brooke Webster of West Broward.
On the north side, Tasha Charles comes in for Ely. Good serve.
And there's Tasha Chirelis.
Tough pass. The north side has to free ball it over.
Tasha's hoping to attend UCF next year. And into the game is Alyssa Abel. Excuse me, Amaranta Nito. And she will serve. Hopes to go to FAU, or going to FAU next year.
Brooke Webster.
Another interesting thing about these matches is some of the girls have to play out of position and if they don't get certain positions filled up. For instance, Tara Brennan from Pompano on the north side, she's normally an outside hitter, and she's playing middle tonight to fill the spot.
And I will correct myself because Amaranta Nito is heading to FAU. I talked to Alyssa Abel also from Coral Glades, and she moved from Ohio this season, her first season here in BCAA action.
South side serves out for an easy point for the north squad.
And that will send Mutchler to the service line.
Nice solid float. Tough
Dudra.
pass there, and they have to free ball it over.
Great save by Chirelis. 18-16 North. Coach Ochoa and Coach Bumbales. How much coaching goes on in these events? Coach Drutzel.
The biggest thing they're doing tonight is making sure everybody gets to play a fair amount. Since it is a senior all-star game, it's a nice chance for the seniors, to finish off the season on a high note and have some fun, and not worry about the results so much. It's just having some fun.
Muchler. Kaylee Ray, good save by Princess, and Duja strong from the back.
So that's Tara in the middle. Tara plays a lot of beach volleyball, so she's got a lot of shots. Nice save by Tara. Good swing by Samara. Samara with the kill.
Samara Metz through the block.
Samara Metz with the kill. She averaged over 8 per game at Douglas. District champions this year. Ooh, a little collision there. Duja
And Hannah's
collided with Nicole Ramirez. Excuse me.
Hannah's doing her thing back there. Just a very, very good server. Puts in a nice float serve, and it's a very difficult serve to pass.
You saw too many of those this season, huh, Coach?
Absolutely. She went on several big runs against us. We played them 3 times, and we won 1, but they took 2 of them out of us, and the big one was the district final.
Back and forth they go. Block.
Didn't
by
quite
Webster.
make it over. Yeah. 4 contacts on the north side.
And Benitez also there.
We did play Flanagan a few times this year, and Caitlin, the young lady serving, is an excellent all-around player.
Oh, yeah.
Very good skills.
329 kills this season. Caitlin heading to Broward College next year. Nicknamed KK.
There you go, another ace. by
Another
Caitlin.
ace, yeah.
She gets that nice little jump float in a good spot, and it makes it very difficult to pass.
Cuts the lead to 2. Set number 1.
So the South coming back here. 3 straight points. Make it 4, another ace. Kaylee Ray is rolling.
Yeah, serving is all about control, hitting it how you want it and where you want it, and she's doing a great job of that.
And looking for the tie here.
And there's another one.
Right on the line.
Yep.
Ace number 3 ties it up at 21 in set number 1.
5 straight points for the South to tie it.
Nice comeback.
There's Tasha Chirelis out of Blanche Ely. And another perfectly placed right on that sideline, Coach.
She's putting it in the quality spot. She's got her spot picked out, and she's putting it there every time, and she's getting those points.
As Coach Ochoa goes to have a word with his star player, KK. What is he telling her there, you think?
He's just probably telling her to keep it on that spot. The interesting thing, though, this is a little coaching right now. Coach Mabali's just made a little adjustment on their serve receive rotation. So there's a different passer went back there, Raquel Teixeira, and she put that one in play.
And then Teixeira finishes. She starts it and then finishes, Coach.
Nice pass. Gets it up to the setter, and she gets her swing in and puts it away.
And you saw plenty of that this season.
Yeah, Raquel was, she played a little bit in what's called a 6-2 rotation as a hitter and setter. But for the majority of the season, she was our #1 setter in a 5-1 rotation. So she set all the way around the court. So she led her team with over 400 assists this year.
Brandon looking to break the tie, and she does. Tara came up with some huge points for Pompano whenever we saw them here on Sports Blitz.
Yeah, Pompano's a very quality program, and Tara's been there for 3 years. I actually coached her here in her freshman year. Great young lady.
And we are tied at 23.
Nobody seems to quite want to take this one over. Every time somebody gets a lead,
they're having too
let it
good a time
slide.
out here. It's a friendly all-star classic.
Some of the coaching philosophy sometimes is we have a conversation before the match. If you win the first one, let's see if we can take the second one and make it go 3.
And they give it back, so the North can win game 1 here with this point.
Tara Brennan will go back for the game point serve.
Checking in is Amaranto Nito of Deerfield.
See if Tara can dial up a good one.
Brannon looking for the tie. Duja.
And that'll do it.
So the North side, they win game number 1, 25-23. The 2 teams will switch sides, and we'll be back for set number 2 here at the BCAA All-Star Girls Volleyball Classic.
It's really exciting. Like, I've always wanted to play. Like, even when I was a freshman, I remember like watching the seniors get picked for the team and like going to the game and how excited they were. So I've always been really like excited to play, and I've always wanted to play myself. So it's like an honor to be here. It's a new experience because like you're not used to playing with them. It takes a lot of time to build chemistry on a team. So to just be thrown on a team with a bunch of people that you're not really used to playing with is a challenge, but it's like fun to overcome and like learn how like other people play and how they work with their teams. It's kind of sad because I'm not playing club this year, so I'm not going to get another chance to play with anybody. But I'm really excited. Like, I get to play with Sam Arenas, who's been on my team for 3 years. I've known her since I was a freshman, and she's one of my best friends. So it's really exciting that I get to play another game with her. I'm Brooke Webster from West Broward High School, and you're watching the Blitz.
It was definitely a surprise to me, and it was great to come from the state championship into this, so it kind of added on to the excitement. Very hectic. We had practice going into the States, and then we had practice before the game, and then after that we celebrated, we went to Disney, and then it was crazy coming back to school and just having everyone supporting you, and it was amazing. It's interesting because everyone has different playing styles, so you kind of have to adjust to how they play and their positions, and you make like small friends for that one game, so it's great. Playing with different people, different coaches, seeing how everyone plays, because usually you're playing against them, so you get to see how they are as a teammate, so it's interesting that way. It was a lot of preparation, definitely. We were conditioning since April for this. We went through a lot as a team. We bonded a lot, we changed. We really loved each other, so winning everything was the cherry on the cake. I'm NATALIE NOVAK from Cardinal Gibbons, and you're watching the Blitz.
Back to the BCAA All-Star Girls Volleyball Classic here at Monarch High School, Arishanok, and Monarch head coach Walt Drexel. Coach Drexel in his fifth season with the girls, and it was a terrific season for you guys here for the Knights.
Yeah, we had another solid season. We've got a good program going now, and from year to year we're competing at the high levels, and this year we didn't quite get the districts, pulled out against Douglas, but we had a very quality season, and we're only going to be losing 3 seniors, so we should have a good group returning.
And went all the way to the regional quarterfinals.
Yep, had a tough match against Cypress Bay, and they ended up beating us in 3, but it was a good quality match. So
the North, they win set number 1, 25-23, and Raquel Teixeira, one of your stars at Monarch, hoping to go to University of Florida next year.
Yep, she's got some medical aspirations. She'd love to be a doctor.
And beautiful.
There's a big
set
play.
and kill. Castillo to Webster.
That was a nice combination. Good pass, goes up for that quick set, the one set, and puts it away.
Well, Sarah averaged about 20 assists per game this season with the Western Wildcats. Dudra, good-looking serve, but missed it. That's a big smile. And high five for her teammate. She's having fun.
Substitution on the north side.
As we have Sarah Metz comes in. Chirelis will rest. And serving is Emily Palingra.
Just out off the sideline.
Emily Palingra averaging about 12 assists per game, 2 for Coral Springs this season. There's Duja and Castillo.
Kayla Hardy just checked back in. That's the middle for the South squad. Nice pass for Kel Teixeira, puts it up for Hannah.
Webster.
A little tight on the pass and a good block.
A little tip kill there
Sam Arenas.
for Arenas. Kind of an effortless looking player. Makes it look easy.
Yeah, when they have those skills and that experience, the game comes a little bit easier for those players, and they make it look very, very comfortable.
So 3-2 into the game for the South. There is
That would be Claudette.
Hellendale. Nicole Ramirez comes in.
Oh, nice
Great
hit by
day.
Sam.
Arenas. Looking for Brandon.
And she gets a nice swing, but nice dig by Catherine Dudra. Pass, sets back to Hannah. Oh, nice block by Samantha.
Sam Arenas.
Samantha Arenas. Get the feeling she could take over when she desires.
Yes, certain matches she definitely dominates.
Into the game for the South out of Miramar is Princess Perlette, who's also going to be a Gator next year. There's a good look at Princess. 4-2, her side on top.
Nice pass by
Trailing
Samara.
1-0.
Nice middle set there by Hannah.
Beautiful swing by
Actually, that would have
Brandon.
been, yeah, and that would have been Raquel Teixeira setting it, and Tara puts it away in the middle. Once again, she's playing out of position, so she's doing a very good job of being a versatile player there. Both teams are having a tough time getting comfortable on their serves tonight. There's a lot of missed serves.
What do you attribute that to? Is it maybe a little casual out
Yeah,
here?
exactly. I think it's maybe a little bit lack of concentration. You know, there's more than enough skill and talent, so they're just sort of just letting that go a little bit, and some of them are missing their serves a little more than normal. Free ball pass.
Douglas girls set each other up.
Well, here we go again. Out to the 4 to Samara. And a little deep on the hit.
6-3, the South hoping to tie and force a deciding game 3. Arenas.
Good float serve
And
there.
another nice dig by Palingra. Another dig by Arenas.
Nice swing by Hardy. They keep both teams. Oh, North squad wins the rally on a free ball. After all those quality hits that got dug, they win the rally on a free ball. And that's part of the different players from different teams not quite being able to communicate at this point.
Samara Metz.
That's a good set. Catherine.
Up high, Dudra. There's some of that athleticism.
Yep. Teixeira gets a little touch on it, keeps the ball alive. And an illegal contact on the set there.
Sarah Metz.
Yes,
The
Mara's-
district champion Douglas team.
Yeah, she's a college, solid all-around player. Good passer, good hitter, doesn't make a lot of mistakes, keeps the ball in play. Whoops. Here's another type of confusion at this level. If they don't have a libero in who takes the second ball after the setter takes the first ball, they can sometimes forget who's going to take that second one, and that's what happened on the north side there. They didn't have a libero, and they would normally take that second contact.
That was Dudra welcoming Webster onto the court with a big smile. Hardy, nice dig.
Nice cut shot by Palindra.
There's a nice set for Dudra. Yeah. Great dig, though, on the other side by Abel.
No, she does get the kill. Couldn't quite control that dig.
Nice attempt by Alyssa. South seems to be a bit more in tune and focused here in game number 2.
They're getting in a little rhythm this game. Oh, nice set. Good take on the second contact by the middle there from West Broward. Brooke Webster puts up a nice bump set out to Catherine Dudra.
Dudra, very athletic coach.
Yeah.
Oop, Hardy mistimed that. She gets a kick out of that one.
One thing the South squad is doing this one, they're leaving their 2 big outside hitters, Sam Arenas and Catherine Dudra, and all the way around, and that's going to make a big difference on the first contacts and the sets when they get to the outside hit.
Rachel Laura back on the floor for Coach Ochoa. Webster wins that battle at the net with her height. Nope, evidently she didn't.
No, she didn't quite get over on that one, yeah. It was a little tight on the set. She couldn't quite get a hand on it to push it over. Good pass by Sam Arenas. There's a good middle set.
There we go. I knew Webster was going to win one at the net.
You had the feeling.
Yeah, we should mention the officials today: Lisa Rizzo, Norma McGraw, Akiko Robinson, and Karen Megel.
Norma McGraw is presently the R1, the up ref.
Sarah Castillo, almost 2 points on that one.
Changing games in the middle of the match there. Good quality serve. And Carla Pico couldn't quite get a hand on it, or 2 hands, or what she was trying to do there. A lot of these girls play beach, and on the beach, you can't take that ball overhand in a setting type motion, so they're used to sort of stabbing at it. It's a lot more difficult to control that.
Big block by Webster. There she is, number 15, heading to Gainesville, University of Florida next year.
Raquel Teixeira back to serve.
Nice dig by Laura.
Good back set by Sarah. Catherine nails one. Nice dig.
Dudra, Teixeira is there.
Nice dig. And they save the ball. Carla gets it over.
Pico. Webster. Nice adjustment there by Webster.
A little tight on the quick set, but she reaches out and just gets it over the block.
Dudra averaged over 12 kills per game at South Broward. You have to figure she'll be playing at the next level if she desires.
She desires, absolutely. Yeah. She's got more than enough talent and skill. That's a great serve there. She got her ace on that play.
Ace for Catherine. And South in command here in game number 2, hoping to tie it up. Big serve.
Good pass. Good enough to get a nice outside setup. Nice dig by Catherine Dudra. And there's Arenas with the outside swing.
Kept alive.
That's Samara Metz. Good dig.
Oh, Metz.
Outside the antenna. South wins another point. Yeah, they're definitely taking control of this one. And I believe it's mainly because those 2 outside hitters are staying in all the way around and making good quality contacts.
Coach Ochoa, I think he's found the right lineup here for forcing the game 3. Dudra and ace. And timeout for Coach Frank Bombales of Coral Springs.
That's a much needed timeout.
Yes.
They want to keep them to a minimum in these matches, but they'll call them when they need them.
Yeah. South feeling good over there. The home of the Knights, Monarch High School. Great host for the All-Star Classic, BCAA All-Star Classic. The South Central and North Central will battle next.
Yeah, we've had the pleasure of hosting this match on the boys and girls volleyball all-star matches for several years now, and it's been a lot of fun.
Is there a lot of strategy being talked about here at the All-Star Classic during timeouts?
Not a whole lot.
Yeah,
just basic stuff. They're just trying to give them a little breather and maybe get the server out of rhythm, something of that sort. Hey, there's a nice pass. Good set by Raquel, and Hannah gets a swing. Nice dig.
Nice angle there by Muchler.
I think we called under the center line, over the center line violation on the hitter.
So Dudra has her team up by 8.
She has an interesting serve. It's not float. She turns it over just enough to put a little topspin on it. It comes down at the passer's feet.
That ball really dives when it heads
Tough
over
pass.
that. Oh, perfect setup for Webster.
Yeah. Just to say thank you on that one to the defensive player who put it right up there for her.
A gift.
Smart swing. No, didn't swing all the way through, or she might have netted. Just snapped it off and it went straight down.
Nice dig by Pico again.
A little bit tight. On the serve receive, when they're that tough, they just want to keep it off the net a little bit so the setter can get to it and make quality contact. But it's a tough serve to get control of. Oh, that one she lost control of.
Yeah, she finally missed. And Dudra was on quite a roll there.
Yeah, she had at least 7 or 8 points in there.
And here she comes to the bench with a big smile. She's been smiling ever since she got in this gym.
I
gotta love that.
Most of them are doing a good job at having fun out here.
Yeah. And Kately Ray comes in, KK. With her 329 kills on the season. Her teammate Kayla Hardy at around 310. Wow, look at that elevation.
That's Sam Arenas from West Broward.
Sam Arenas.
That is highlight film ability there. Arenas on her way to play at Cornell next season. And her teammate Brooke Webster, who's had a big game here in game number 2, serving.
Yeah, she can get her serving. She's missed a couple recently. That was a nice solid float, just getting it in this time. Oops.
Look at that block.
Yeah.
Just makes it look easy, Coach.
That's that Division I talent there, and she's using it quite effectively. Here's a nice foot serve.
Yeah, strong serve.
Good outside set. I can't get it over. Northside's looking a little frustrated. Some of the smiles are slacking on that side. That's half the battle as a coach during the regular season, is keeping them happy and keeping them passionate. It's hard when they're getting down, but most of them pull through it somewhere along the way in a match.
What's your motivational tactic when the team is
it
getting
varies.
a little down and
yeah,
flat?
It varies. Sometimes you just got to tell them to relax and remind them it's a game and just go out there and play with passion and play with heart, and hopefully they'll pick up. There's usually 1 or 2 girls out there that are quality leaders that can sort of lead the way and bring them back.
Great effort by the North here, diving all over the place and extending on the floor with Palingra there.
They are pushing hard. The South squad just got their rhythm going.
And the smiles are on that side of the net right
Most
there,
definitely.
the south side at the moment.
And Brooke Webster's definitely got a nice rhythm on her serve now.
Yep.
Just a little long on that one. I jinxed her.
You
yeah.
wouldn't have said that if that was your team and you're on the sideline, right? As a broadcaster, you can get away with that, though.
Exactly.
And back in for the North is Alyssa Abel along with Tara Brannon.
Good serve by Alyssa. Nice quality pass by Sam Marinas. Doesn't get over, and Northside gets a point back.
Well, if anything, this will help their level possibly for the 3rd game.
Yeah,
They may be too big to come back at this deficit, but
and that's one of the things you, as a coach, you try to work through. Even though you might be down big in one game, you try to get a little rhythm back for, if you have another one coming, you try to get a little rhythm back for that next game.
Abel.
Nice pass by Arenas. Good back set there, and a little roll shot that goes down for a kill.
And the kill, Chelsea LeBoy
Yep.
of MacArthur.
Nice swing. Double substitution for the South squad.
Chelsea departs and into the game out of Miramar, Princess Perlette, along with the Everglades star Madison Benitez.
Nice pass by Samara there. Good outside set. Here's a quality swing.
Terrific
Gets
play
the kill.
by Samara. Samara Metz.
teammate Hannah Mutchler goes back to serve.
So these are all seniors here in the All-Star Classic.
That's correct. Oh, nice swing by Tara Brennan.
Brennan with a big smile. He was smiling when she made her swing.
She is definitely a happy young lady. Yeah, they're starting to get a couple smiles back on that side. This is exactly what we were talking about. So even if they don't pull this one out, hopefully they'll have a little better rhythm for the next one.
It's got to be mixed feelings for these girls. Many of them, this may be their last organized volleyball game here, and they played for so many years and together.
Exactly.
These teammates.
As high school players, this is going to be it. Some of them will play in club, and some won't. But for high school, this is it. Looks like we're going 3.
25-14, the South will force that game 3, the third and deciding game will be up to 15, and we'll be back for that here at the BCAA All-Star Girls Volleyball Classic on Sports Blitz.
It's a really exciting experience for me, and I'm really honored to be here and excited to play with these other talented girls. It's for the teams that we've played before, it's a good chance to get to play them again and like play with their skills instead of against their skills. It's very emotional for me. I mean, I've played all 4 years and I'm just really excited to be here. I'm Catherine Duja from South Broward High School and you're watching the BLITZ.
I'm really excited. I have a bunch of good players, good girls. I'm really excited to play a game with them. I was really honored. I couldn't believe it at first. I was like, "Are you sure, Coach?" And yeah, I was really honored. I was really excited that I was able to play another high school game, my last high school game, with new players and amazing girls. It's kind of different because you kind of like they're the enemy while you're playing them, and right now they're on your side. So, but it's good because like they're good players, and you usually pick on them, but now they're on our side. So I think that's fun and exciting.
Watching Sports Blitz Game Time, the BCAA All-Star Girls Volleyball Classic. Rocky Gillis is here. He does such a great job with these All-Star games and Big 8 championships.
This is a tremendous opportunity for the young ladies in the BCAA. He does a great job of giving them that opportunity.
Again, Monarch head coach Walton Drexel. This is the decisive game 3 here. North won the first 25-23. South came back in command in game 2, 25-14. This one, whoever reaches 15 wins it. The South and Sarah Castillo will begin.
See if they can take advantage of that, getting the first serve, because most of the players, when they've gotten that first serve in, has been pretty quality.
Castillo, who averaged about 20 assists per game for the Wildcats of Western.
Yeah, we got to see her firsthand also, and just like those stats say, she did an excellent job. She's a very quality setter. Nice dig back there.
As Rachel Laura.
Big hit.
Dudra.
Dudra with the big kill. Puts it away. They definitely found their rhythm with having Sam Arenas and Catherine Dudra on the outside for the South team.
Yeah, those are two major weapons
Absolutely.
for the South team and Coach Ochoa.
Two of the highest quality players in the gym tonight.
We're tied at 1 into the game for the North. Is Samara Metz. As Chirelis, Blanche Ely.
Yeah, Merkel Teixeira from my school, Monarch, will be going back for the serve. Good float serve.
It's like you taught her, Coach Drexel.
I'll take a little credit for her, but she did most of the work. She's a 4-year player at Monarch, and she, her freshman year actually came up about halfway through the season and played some on varsity, and was critical that year as a varsity player because one of our starting outside hitters wasn't able to make our regional match, and she came in and did a great job, and we won our first round of regionals that year. And she's been a high-quality varsity player ever since.
That is Rachel Laura MacArthur in the green. And here's Dudra. Well, serve has been critical in this Classic, Coach. You called it at the beginning of this decisive game. Seems like the team that's been able to get the serve in has been able to roll behind it.
Yeah, just getting a little rhythm on that serve, even if they're not a super hard or a super, a great spot. If they can get the first 1 or 2 in, there's a perfect example.
Ace for Palingra.
They seem to go on a nice little roll and roll off at least 3 or 4 points, and that really makes a difference.
Emily looking to attend UCF next year.
Another serve, just
there
like
you go again. Great effort there. You think the girls aren't working hard? There's Arenas.
Yeah, they're definitely.
And Laura.
They are competitors. There's no doubt about it.
Arenas gets up a little slow, grimacing a bit, but half smile, half grimace.
You put a volleyball on the court, and you put some of these players out there, and there will be competition.
Just instincts take over, huh?
Yep, exactly. Well, she got 2 of them in.
Yeah. So Webster.
Yeah. See if Webster can go back there and start serving again like she was that last game where she went on a couple nice runs.
Coach Choa hoping to get Kayla Hardy on a roll up front.
There's a good first one. Tough pass, but a good outside set. And the hit goes a little long.
Deep. This game to 15 to decide the winner of the North-South All-Star game.
And in most games, the 15 are the finishing games in a 3 out of 5 match, or the finishing game of a 2 out of 3 match. You don't want to get down by too many because it's extremely difficult to come back.
There's a little miscommunication. The girls who have never played together, most of them.
A little out of system means when the first pass is not quite quality as you want it, and sometimes usually have second players that would normally step in, but since these girls don't play a lot, didn't get that second contact.
Well, they got 3 in a row to tie it and then give it back to the North. And for Coach Bombales is Amaranto Nito out of Deerfield Beach.
She's a southpaw. She's a lefty there. It's Tara Brennan going back to serve from Pompano. Nice solid serve. Good pass by Catherine Dudra.
Great set. That's coming right at us.
And there's that big swing.
Rocky Gillis with a souvenir.
Sam Arenas.
But how pretty was that, Castillo to Arenas?
That's that combination. That's one of those outside hitters they said was starting to take over the mat. Sam Arenas and Catherine Dudra.
And in from Everglades is Madison Benitez, along with a Hallandale.
Now that would be the Pines Charter, Claudette Goico.
Oh, thanks, Coach.
Yeah, she's actually going back to serve now.
She came in late, so we
Yeah.
have Pines Charter. Yeah.
Yep.
Claudette Goico, thank you. Claudette, sorry.
Good roll shot there by Hannah Mutchler. Free balls it over to the north side. Good pass.
Ooh, smart play.
Back row dump.
We've seen a few of those, Coach Drexel, as Raquel.
That one she had to be careful on. She, as a back row player, you have to be careful not to contact that ball in front of the 10-foot line and above the net. And that must have been right or about the top of the net, and she got a kill out of it. In our normal 5-1 rotation, she can do that at will as a front row player, but as a back row sitter, it gets a little bit dicey. Oh, nice save by Catherine Dudra, and they get it over.
Yeah, terrific hustle.
Carla Pico with good free ball pass, sets it out to Raquel, and doesn't get a good contact on it.
But we are tied at 7. in the deciding Game 3.
Normally a deciding set like this would be a bundle of nerves, but I don't see those nerves coming out right now. They're still pretty
Bundle
loose.
of smiles out there, right?
Oh, we got that out of rotation. That's
Yeah.
the lack of playing with each other a little bit and not knowing the rotations.
Well, Samantha Arenas at the line here. South could roll to victory.
Yeah,
Just
you never
behind
know.
her.
She gets on that roll like she did, I think it was the end of the first game. It's another nice serve. Decent pass. Gets it up to her outside hitter, Samara Metz. There it comes. Oh, couldn't get it over on that tip.
And we're tied at 8, so big point there for the North to take that ball out of Arenas' hands.
Absolutely.
And Samara Metz just out.
Just out.
Nearly caught the corner.
She wanted that one. She's hopping
A little-
along there.
Yeah, a little hop
doing
and
a little
dance. Thought it would bring it in.
She wanted that one. Substitution on the north side and the south side. One sub each.
We get Chirellis from Ely.
And then Brooke
back on the
Webster.
floor. Yeah, Webster from West Broward.
Kayla Hardy goes back to serve, see what she can do with it. This is a big one. Nice serve. Nice pass. Oh, the setter's not quite ready for that one.
A good attempt there by Palingra. Kayla Hardy had about 310 kills on the season for Coach Ochoa. And the Falcons
Nice serve.
were tied at 10.
They need someone to go back and get a few in a row here, and I think one of the teams can take control.
Laura back on the floor for South. Brannon comes back along with Abel for the North.
See if she can get the serve in. At least get the rally going. There you go. Good
Ooh,
serve,
great
gets them out of
take by
system.
Sam.
Yeah, and they win the rally.
That was a little difficult by Duja.
Yeah, that
although
was a
she
tough
almost
play.
connected.
But once again, that good quality first serve gets them in play.
To the serve by Alyssa Abel. We're tied at 10 in set 3.
Alyssa Abel, the former Buckeye from the state of Ohio. Duja way up high.
Little out of system there off the serve receive, but Sam Marina steps in, makes a nice set, and Catherine Dudra puts it away.
And Castillo, along with LeBoy, returned for the South. Sarah Castillo with her team up 1.
Yep, 11-10 lead. Decent pass, gets it up to the outside hitter. Oh, and gets blocked. Good double block. Brooke Webster from West Broward. And we got Chelsea LeBoy from MacArthur putting up that double block.
12-10. Castillo so steady. You get the
Solid
feeling
serve.
that she is not going to fault here on the serve.
She looks like she's just putting that ball in, making sure they get a rally going. Oh, good save.
Nice save by
Oh.
Teixeira.
Ooh, tough one.
2 points away for the South. Catherine Dudra urging her teammates on.
North has got to figure a way to get a point on this rally.
Oh,
No,
ace
not on
by
that one.
Castillo,
That
too
one hits
good.
the floor, yep. Excellent serve.
The South looking to take the trophy here.
And as we mentioned, that serving run is going to be the difference right here. Out of system, and they puts up
Teixeira.
a good set. The free balls it over. Puts it. Oh, it's going to the middle. Puts
Webster
it away.
wins it with the kill.
Good way to finish the match on a big hit from the middle blocker.
15-10. So the South wins it 2-1 here in the BCAA All-Star Girls Volleyball Classic. Terrific performance, but that's what it's all about. Coach Drexel, you see the smiles. Here's the final point to win it for the South, and the joy of all the participants here in this game.
Absolutely. The seniors get a great opportunity, and they have a lot of fun, and they deserve it.
So the South wins game number 1. We'll be back for the South Central and the North Central match coming right up here on Sports Blitz. Game time.
Well, it's a great honor to be selected to play in this game. I don't know, it was a great experience. I've never really had this experience before, and it was nice to get to know other different players from around my district that some I've seen, some I haven't seen. And just getting to know them and to play alongside them and to see the different styles of play was really interesting.
Well, it definitely makes you a better player because you're open to more styles of play as opposed to the ones you usually play in practice against your own team. So getting adjusted to those honestly makes you more aware of different styles of defense, of hitting and all that, and it's a good experience. Well, it's very different because in high school season, you're playing with the same girls for like 2 to 3 months. And that's a great experience because you get to understand the different habits and styles of play of your teammates, and you get to really work with them, and you all advance as a team. Whereas in here, you take what you've learned from them and you kind of apply it to a different situation where you're playing with people that maybe you haven't played before. And I think that's really cool. You get to expand your horizons as a player outside of where your comfort zone was at your high school. Oh, that was crazy. States was just an incredible experience. I think we all went into that game, my teammates and I, really, really confident. We were never cocky and never like boisterous. We were very calm, very resolute, and we knew what we had to do. We had a goal in mind, and throughout the season, that was our goal. We're gonna win states, we're gonna win states. And we worked hard every single practice to make that happen. And just that drive and that motivation is really what brought it home. And that feeling at the end of that last point when you all run onto the court together and you knew that you did that and that you made that goal together, like that's just the best feeling you could ever ask for. It's an honor, really. It was really cool. I mean, going from, like I said, like your own team where your own friends and all the people that you've been with for like 3 months to like a completely different environment with people that you've never played with before is really, really different, and you get to kind of expand your own talents as a player because you're not used to other people. It's a surprise, it's a challenge, and that's something I really like as a player personally. Hi, I'm THERESA BUSCEMI from St. Thomas Aquinas High School, and you're watching the BLITZ.
Dear Mrs. Crandall, it's easy to get so busy we can forget there are others who need our help.
Some people have eyes to see, a friend in need of help.
Let's work on your reading, okay?
Some people have ears to hear.
The umpire said, "You're safe." The end.
Good job, Max. Thanks. Vanessa, you're next.
They show us how much they care. With quiet sound.
At the seashore, you can learn about the tides. Through the treasures the sea throws on the beach. You will see a world of constant change.
I am really proud of you.
Mama!
By taking the time to help my daughter read, you've become her hero. And mine.
Make a difference. Pass it on. A message from the Foundation for a Better Life.
Well, it's definitely really exciting. I'm really happy that our captains picked me and Carla to play in the senior all-star game. It'll really give us a good end off our actual season, and it's just a really nice thing to be a part of. So. It's definitely a fun thing to experience. I'm excited. I can't wait to see how each player has their own, I can't wait to see the game of each player and how they bring our team together even though we've never played together before. So I'm excited for that. It's definitely really emotional in a way because we're gonna graduate next year and it's our really last game for volleyball, and it's emotional, but it's fun and happy in a way because you just want to have fun for your last game. So I'm Tara Brannon from Pompano Beach High School, and you're watching the BLITZ.
Bring it all day, every day. An attendance campaign for Broward County Public Schools, which focuses on raising awareness about the importance of daily attendance at school. When students miss school, they are missing valuable teacher interaction and social development that accompany daily instruction. The campaign seeks to maximize resources by forming strong partnerships with community stakeholders to ensure everyone's efforts are unified toward a common goal of keeping students in school. So Broward students, let's bring it all day, every day.
It was kind of an honor being selected by all the other coaches like in our district to play in this game, and being a senior, it like meant a lot to me. Out of all my senior class, like I got to be picked, so it was an honor getting to play with all these other girls that got chose as well. Winning states as a senior meant everything to me. Like our team worked so hard this year, and it's probably one of the greatest years to end on. And coming to this game, like playing with people I don't really know, like it's not too much of a challenge for me, and then I think it's fun actually. Like I enjoy it like a lot, like playing with other girls I don't really know that like were once my like opponents and now like my teammates. It's a cool experience as a player. We woke up so excited, and our game was unfortunately like at the end of the day, so we were just like hyped all day for the game. And getting to the locker room and like actually like warming up and stepping on the court, we had like a talk with our team, and we were all just saying how much we loved each other and this how like great of a year it's been. And like I've never seen like so many high school girls work so hard just like for each other, and it was like a sisterhood, and it was such a great year to end on. And the last point when we all won states, like all the feelings that we wanted, like all of it, like it just came to us, and we all just like piled on each other, and like we're smiling and laughing. Like some of us were crying. Like it was like really emotional, but like cheers of like joy, you know. So it was good. I'm Kaylee McHugh from St. Thomas Aquinas, and you're watching the BLITZ.
Hello again, everybody. Back at the BCAA All-Star Girls Volleyball Classic here on Sports Blitz Game Time. I'm joined by the winner of the first game of the Classic, head coach Jesse Ochoa of Flanagan and the South Side in the All-Star Game. Congratulations, guiding your team to the All-Star Classic and a terrific season over at Flanagan this year.
Thank you. Thank you again for having me for a third time.
You better be careful. You're going to become a regular here.
Oh, yeah.
Great year that you guys had. The Falcons, you finished 16-9, made the playoffs.
Yes.
Very competitive in the playoffs.
Yeah, we had a nice little run going. Unfortunately, we were stopped. But, you know, we got a lot of people returning next year. We should be good to make some more noise.
And how proud and gratifying was it to see two of your stars here compete at the All-Star Game?
Oh, it was definitely amazing. You know, it was good to coach them one last time, and of course, getting to coach other players that you play against during the regular season.
Yeah, it's nice to have them on your side for a change.
Exactly.
So what do you look for in this game? I know you've played against many of these girls. We have some big-time talent out of there. Who would you point out and tell the audience to really look out for?
Well, on the roster for the North Central, you got two now state champions from Cardinal, Gibbons, Gabby Cook and NATALIE NOVAK. You know, Fort Lauderdale also had a very competitive team this year. And on the South Central side, you got a plethora of players. You know, the state champion St. Thomas now. You got Cypress Bay, Cooper City. It should be a very good game.
Well, Jenna Halleck begins with an ace for the North Central, coached by Sybil Johnson. the head coach at Piper in her first season. And the South Central team coached by Jen Meyer of Cypress Bay and Angela McBee of Nova.
Very interesting here. We're seeing Kaylee McHugh setting. You know, she plays libero for St. Thomas, but she's an all-around athlete. And
what a play that was by
exactly.
McHugh.
She knows what to do, when to do it. She eats, sleeps, breathes this game. She's been playing for a very long time.
Well, Kaylee McHugh is committed to play at Tulane, both indoor and beach and sand. Coach Jen Meyer, Cypress Bay, was saying she was a ranked number one ranked libero in the country.
Yep. And she has the moves. She's got the agility to prove it. She knows where that ball is going to be every single time, and she gets there.
It is 2-1. North on top early here, and serving for the South is number 8 out of Nova, Maria Calderon. There's McHugh.
And she can swing.
She does it all.
Nice swing there by the lefty.
That lefty is Courtney No out of Hollywood Hills, and her sister Ashley No is number 8. Both from the Spartans.
Yeah, Kaya Morris actually went into the block. She noticed that the hands weren't reaching, penetrate the ball, so she, tooled the ball into her hands and managed to get that kill. Very nice.
And Coconut Creek star Lori Jean Baptiste will serve for North Central. There's Lori.
Nice jump serve.
Yeah, right on the line. Perfect serve by Jean Baptiste.
Ace for Lori Jean Baptiste.
It is 4-1. Strong start for North Central. We saw quite a few service errors in your game.
Yes.
How would you explain that? Was it maybe just focus, or?
I think it's from the lack of playing. That could be it. We had the girls really haven't played since, I want to say, late October, early November, and we go 2 weeks and we get one practice in, and I think it's just slight rustiness, but probably just nerves too. They know it's their last high school game that they're playing, and a lot of mixed emotions.
That was Imani Gurley departing from Stranahan, and into the game is Valeria Estrada out of Cypress Bay. Here's No up high. The left-hander earns the point. That is Courtney No.
And that's exactly what you want at that position at the right side. You want a nice lefty swing because you've got more options to use it with. You can swing line. You can get a nice hard angle. She's doing a great job up there.
Valeria Estrada out of Cypress Bay. Played for head coach Jen Meyer. Heading to Florida Gulf Coast next year. There she is, number 10. And here's No.
Doing exactly what she needs to do, putting the ball in the right spots.
So South come back with 3 straight. There's a young lady out of Fort Lauderdale, Jenna Halleck. And Jenna scrambling for that one. Won't be able to reach it.
Ace for Valeria Estrada.
And into the game, out of Cardinal Gibbons, Gabby Cook. Yeah, you mentioned Cook and NOVAK, part of that championship team for the Chiefs.
Yeah, they had themselves a very, very good year, a very good squad, and it didn't surprise me that they ended up by winning states.
And that was Carly Smitherman out of Cooper City, who averaged 7 kills, 6 blocks a game, playing for her mom, Coach Jill Smitherman, over there at Cooper City.
That's definitely a special relationship those two had. They've been together for a very long time, and to be able to share the 4 years of high school together, it definitely built their chemistry. They were on the same page about a lot of things, and they were definitely a great opponent this year.
Yeah, we've seen a couple of parent-child tandems that have been terrific. In volleyball, you think of the Smithermans, the Medlocks, and over there at
Yep.
Flanagan, you think football, where you have Devin Bush and his son, Devin Bush Jr., leading the Falcon football team.
Yep.
That's kind of a magical pairing when it works. You know, it's not always easy to play for your parents.
Exactly. You know, a lot of kids sometimes criticize, you know, they don't want to play for their parents, but, you know, if you got a strong background in it, you know, you can't fight stuff like that.
There's Kaya Morris out of Northeast. Average 8 kills per game. That's Kaya. Outside hitter for Northeast. A
Very
bullet
nice
serve.
Right
Another
over the
ace
top
for
of the net.
Kaya.
Very nice.
Kaya. That ends with an A for ace.
And she has a teammate, Kendall Booth, from Northeast, who averages 8 kills a game, too. So Northeast represented well here for North Central. And we're tied at the touchdown.
She is just getting these serves over and doing exactly what she needs to do.
Even the magical McHugh couldn't save that one. St. Thomas Aquinas state champs in 7A. Kaylee and THERESA BUSCEMI here representing the Raiders. Smitherman.
Carly Smitherman uses the block.
And into the game from the Lightning is Tori Reiser, who's heading to Jacksonville next season. It's a great volleyball name, Reiser.
I would have to agree with that.
Beautiful time
nice swing.
kill there.
But unfortunately, she goes right into the net on that one.
Too bad. That was Mahogany Hughes out of Piper.
Nice hit.
She averaged 4 kills, 3 assists, 2 aces per game. Very consistent, all-around dynamic player. And Reiser will take that.
Ace for Tori Reiser.
How difficult, you mentioned the layoff with the kids, but these girls really had never played together. Some of them have. But what kind of challenge is that for you, the coach, and the players as a team?
You know, I think it ultimately just comes down to the fun aspect of it. You know, I had a meeting with the girls when we had our practice. I told them flat out, I said, you know, guys, we're going to have fun. It doesn't matter. You know, if we win or lose, this is your last game, and there's no point in stressing yourself out over a game like this. You know, you guys are going to have fun. Everyone's going to play, and, you know, everybody on my roster got to play, and they all played great. You know, once they realized they got into the motions of having fun, and, you know, when you play with someone you don't really know, you tend to talk a little bit more. That way you can either get the ball or pass the ball, and it makes you more active and builds a better chemistry.
This is NATALIE NOVAK, the southpaw serving from Cardinal Gibbons.
Good adjustment swing.
Yeah. And that one just missing from Kendall Booth, who's heading to Cornell. A superb student. There's Kendall, hoping also to play volleyball. And we saw in your ball game the star player heading to Cornell to play, Aquinas.
Yes, Sam Arenas, very, very solid player. She's going to do great things when she goes up there. I'm excited for her. She's phenomenal. It's definitely very weird having her on the team. Used to playing her about 4 times a year, you know.
Nice luxury for you to have her on your team.
Exactly.
And here is Lisa Santiago out of South Plantation. Average over 5 digs per game. There's a great play over there by the Fort Lauderdale player, Jenna Halleck.
Very nice.
Look at this hustle.
There.
Yeah. Nice serve. And right back at Santiago. Great back set. Look at that ability. That's the #1 libero in the country, showing you that she can kill.
She can do it all.
You don't generally see that from McHugh that often. And look at that explosiveness in her leap.
If this were a regular season game, you wouldn't see it at all.
Talk about a dynamic player.
And that's what makes her such a special player in the game. You know, she's got a universal aspect. She can hit the ball. You know, so she knows what to expect from a hitter. You know, she passes, and she does everything she's supposed to do, and it makes her such an amazing player.
There's Gabby Cook, part of the Cardinal Gibbons championship team, and that just missing for the fist of Jordan Sanchez, another South Plant player. Jordan's heading to UCF next year, averaged about 7 kills per game. STA against Gibbons here. We saw that
like
in the Big 8 championship this season on Sports Blitz. The two rivals and both state champions this year in their respective divisions.
You know it'll be a good matchup next year too.
And I know you're hoping that Flanagan has a little say in there again next year.
I hope so. We're just barely out of it this year.
And checking in from Stranahan is Amani Gurley. Amani heading to UCF next year. Kaya Morris has been impressive here early. Oh, smart play with nobody covering. Mahogany Hughes out of Piper. And her teammate Chelsea Curson also here the All-Star game from Piper.
Nice pass by McHugh.
Block. Coconut Creek is there. Baptiste.
Nice short serve.
Riser, a little back set. And that works. Sets up Sanchez.
Jordan Sanchez.
Got a nice game here at 16-15.
No back in for Riser. On the other side, we've got two new players, Megan Neiman out of Fort Lauderdale, along with Megan Clark from Taravella. South up by 1.
Nice deep swing.
Oh, what a play.
And we got a nice rally going on here. Just got to press those hands facing the court, and that ball go right down.
Terrific point, and Megan Neiman finishes it for North Central. Megan had the highest kill percentage on the team for Fort Lauderdale. And Jenna Halleck, her teammate, who's heading to North Florida next year. Had about 215 assists on the season.
Imani Gurley uses the net.
Gurley finishes for South. Smitherman back in. And Lisa Santiago has been solid. We'll take a break. Her teammate over at South Plantation, Jordan Sanchez, serving. Looking for the tie.
Nobody's there. Should get that spot twice now.
Perfect placement for Jenna Halleck. St. Thomas Aquinas player you were looking at. That was THERESA BUSCEMI.
Nice pass by Smitherman. Got a net violation. Very nice swing by her too.
Smitherman like that set coming from the star STA player McHugh. And into the game from the Titans of Nova, Daniela Borges. And back in to serve is Estrada. That is Kendall Booth from Northeast. There's Kendall. Ooh, got the roll. Nice English on that touch shot.
Kendall Booth.
She saw there was no middle there, so she took full advantage.
Megan Neiman looking to give her team the lead. We are locked at 18. Game one here in the second of the doubleheader. Big block by Borges. Take a look at this block. Nice play by Borges. Reiser to the service line. Off of the backboard. Try to bank that shot in for 2 points.
It'd be an interesting twist of the game.
South up by 2. Good dig there.
Deep free ball.
Yep, that's going to sail along.
She almost played that.
Made the right decision there at the last second. And timeout here by Coach Sybil Johnson with her team down by 3. Little strategy here in the huddle.
You know, honestly, I think the beauty of this All-Star game is, you got a team who's down by 3, and I just watch them all walk over. Look at them. They've all got smiles on their faces. They're all having a great time. You got top caliber teams here, and just you're mixing different teams, and everybody's still managing to have a good time, whether you're winning or losing. I just think the strategies continue to have fun. Continue to push and just do what you do in season and get excited about it.
So is that what you told the South after losing game number 1
That
here
is
in the first?
exactly what I told the South. We switched
And
up
a
few things, and it worked. We made a few positional changes, and I said, just go out there and have fun. Play for a third game so you can play a little bit more. Remember, this is your last high school game, and they loved it,
Did you feel like there was a lot of emotion for the kids? Some of them being their last maybe organized game?
Yeah, because there's a few who won't go on to play the collegiate level, and who are gonna miss the camaraderie of a season. There's intramurals, there's club teams in college, but it doesn't beat the camaraderie that you get when you play high school ball.
Tori Reiser, her team 3 points away from a game 1 win. And the kill from Megan Clark.
Out of Taravella.
North Central looking to make a run here at the end of game 1. And they've got NATALIE NOVAK at the service line. This is who they want, the left-hander.
Very nice float
It's a
serve.
nasty serve.
Comes McHugh. Just in a little too early.
In the game from Cooper City is Zoe Hobson. Average about 12 kills a game, outside hitter for Coach Smitherman. Heading to UIC up in the Windy City.
Very nice float serve.
Yeah, she's been impressive, Lisa Santiago.
Ace for Lisa Santiago.
And 1 point away here for South Central.
Set point. Won't be an ace, but we'll see if the North can keep it in play.
Collision, but hard work. Here's Hobson, just fresh off the bench. Mistimed a bit. And for the Chiefs coming in is Gabby Cook.
Nope,
Maybe not. Okay.
Psych.
Kendall Booth.
Let's see if the South Central can put this away.
Just
McHugh
missed
wanted
a
it
little
all.
long, yeah. McHugh.
North Central lives to see another point. Serve is good. Set to
Rising.
the outside.
Here's Hobson. Ooh, terrific dig.
Hobson again. Block, back over.
And that's going to be a little deep, so that will end game 1, 25-21. South Central takes it. We'll be back for game 2 as the teams switch ends here at the BCAA All-Star Girls Volleyball Classic on Sports Blitz.
I've been looking forward to this since about freshman year, and I just feel like it's a really cool experience to see everyone like come together from different schools to play in one big game. I think it's going to be really fun. It's really interesting because you get to play against people you usually go against, and it's really interesting to play with people you don't usually play with in regular season. It's bittersweet, but at the same time, it's really an honor to be selected for this, and I'm hoping it's going to be really fun. I'm Raquel Tixera from Monarch, and you're watching The Blitz.
It's really fun because I played for 3 years, and it's fun to gather with all these girls and be able to play with them all together. It's different because you're used to seeing them on the other side and just like, okay, I'm gonna get this team, but now you're playing against them, so, you're playing with them, so that's fun. It's sad. I want to cry because I'm going to miss it. So, yeah. I'm Tasha Shirellis from Blanche Ely High School, and you're watching The Blitz.
Bring it all day, every day. An attendance campaign for Broward County Public Schools, which focuses on raising awareness about the importance of daily attendance at school. When students miss school, they are missing valuable teacher interaction and social development that accompany daily instruction. The campaign seeks to maximize resources by forming strong partnerships with community stakeholders to ensure everyone's efforts are unified toward a common goal of keeping students in school. So Broward students, let's bring it all day, every day.
I think it was a great opportunity. I'm very fortunate to be picked for this year's All-Star game. Absolutely incredible. Winning states was a dream come true. Definitely experiencing it with my team because we worked so hard throughout the season, and it was just a great end of the season. I'm Gabby Cook from Cardinal Gibbons High School, and you're watching The Blitz.
There's Coach Jen Meyer, the head coach of Cypress Bay, coaching the South Central All-Stars here at the BCAA All-Star Girls Volleyball Classic. Jen had a terrific season in her second year with the Lightning, 21-8. They made it to the regional finals where they lost to Jupiter. As Jen said, yep, we lost to Jupiter again. But Jen has done a terrific job with the Lightning. They had a great year, as did my partners team. Jesse Ochoa, the head coach of Flanagan. And also the winning coach here in Game 1 of the All-Star Classic as his South Siders beat the North Side All-Stars in a fun game.
You never know. We might see a little push out of the North Central here. You know, we gave the North a little push. The North Central fought very well in that game. Just a lot of costly errors towards the end. We might see a three-set game here.
Yeah, any agreement between coaches here? Let's take this to 3 games, or is this straight competition?
We'll see.
Okay. He's not going to give it away. And the first point goes to North Central. We have the Dillard player in the game. That is number 16, Zariah Modest. Out of Dillard, her teammate Desiree German is also here for the Panthers. And 2-0 North Central. There's Zoe Hobson, originally from the Chicago area, playing at Cooper City High School and heading back to the University of Illinois Chicago on the west side of the city.
Very nice swing to put the setter out of position.
Reiser sends it over. Trying to fly up from the back there. A difficult shot for the the Northeast player, Kaya Morris.
Definitely a very high set. Might have thrown her off a little bit into the lighting.
And Desiree German is in the game. There's Smitherman of Cooper City. Carly. A little surprise tactic didn't work, but getting a kick out of big smiles from number 5, Jenna Halleck. THERESA BUSCEMI.
Very nice approach. Very tricky backside. There you go, taking the setter out of position.
Oh, what an effort by Buscemi. Great angle for the kill. That is number 10, Chelsea Curson of Piper. And into the game is Gabby Cook to serve. Big
nice
block from Smitherman.
Great block by Smitherman.
Yeah, Booth is smiling over at Carly because that was a great attack by Kindle. But the denial by Smitherman. Into the game is Courtney No. Smitherman gets a high five as she heads to the bench, and on to serve is number 8 out of Nova. That is Maria Calderon.
And she had a nice little run last set too. She had about maybe 6 service points in a row. Nice adjustment swing.
Kendall Booth has been impressive. Hopes to play at Cornell next season. Curson serving. So North Central
making a nice little run here.
Good start for Coach Johnson and the North Central All-Stars. The senior All-Star game. There's some Dillard Panthers there.
Deep serve, gonna soar out.
6-4, North Central trying to force a game 3. And into the game from Taravella is Herium Matias, an outside hitter. And Matias gets a tough ball right fresh off the bench. That's not easy.
Well, that's what the players are told to do. You got a nice fresh player coming in, you hit him.
You go right at him, huh?
You go right at him.
Like a rookie DB coming into the game?
Exactly.
Go right at him. There they go at her again. Poor Heria Matias. Yeah, she's got to face Reiser's hard serve.
I think she'll get this next
one.
No
warm-up or anything. She couldn't get here on, for the warm-up.
She'll get this next one. She's ready now. She's ready.
We're tied at 6.
That is a very nice swing.
Yeah, that's NATALIE NOVAK.
NATALIE NOVAK.
Part of the championship team for the Chiefs. There's another championship player, THERESA BUSCEMI of STA. Risers on a roll, serving. Nice swing there by Kaya Morris.
Came in just a little too early, then she had to make a swing that caused that ball to go out.
Estrada back in for Riser, both from the Lightning, and serving from Plantation High School is Allison Mitre Williams. Allison will attend UCF next year. As Buscemi and Zoe Hobson checks in. And to the service line.
The Kaylee McHugh.
Yes. #1 libero in the country. Another backboard shot.
She's got to stay in front of that ball. That's all she's got to do.
McHugh will play indoor and sand or Tulane next season. Right in the corner, tough service to handle. And North Central, if they hope to win this one, they've got to get McHugh off of that service line, I think, Coach.
I agree. She's definitely a very aggressive, very smart server, and she can do some damage here. She can give them a real good run.
Clark will come in, Megan Clark out of Taravella. Ooh. Great dig by Clark.
Ooh.
And a beautiful block.
Put it right back over. See if she can do it again.
Alec
Oh,
and Clark there.
A great block, but unfortunately could not put that ball away.
Look at McHugh. Wow.
Beautiful serve.
Ace. What a versatile player. There's no limitations with this player. I mean, she is just
100% every single time.
So a big point there for North Central to take that serve away from McHugh. And they trail by 5 here into the game as South Plant player Jordan Sanchez. And serving here, number 12, Kendall Booth.
Very nice deep serve. McHugh picks it up. Nice spot.
Yeah, Sanchez right off the bench with a kill. The two South Plant players have been productive, Santiago and Sanchez. And there's the other one, Santiago into the game with No departing. Courtney, no, I don't think her sister Ashley is playing today. She made the All-Star team. And
saw her in a boot.
Yeah, injury.
And it's a shame, too, because those two girls picked up the game just a little too late. But you take a look at what Courtney's doing. She's doing wonders up there at the net, and she's hitting the ball exactly the way she needs to. And, you know, if she had played a little bit longer, she'd be amazing.
North Central hoping to force a game 3 here in the All-Star Classic. South won the first 25-21. Kaya Morris. Good hustle there by Cypress player Estrada.
Back row swing.
Morris.
There.
He's been impressive.
She's doing exactly what she plans on doing every time.
The two Northeast girls have played very well, Booth and Morris.
Very nice serve.
They are back to within 4.
South now has a 5-point lead.
And Reiser checks in for her teammate Estrada. And Dillard Panther Zariah Modest will serve.
Very nice top spin serve. Morris again.
Beautiful swing.
Dumped by the setter, number 5, Jenna.
Smitherman came up to put that one away. All-around performer at Cooper City.
Nice deep swing there by Megan Clark.
And into the game, NATALIE NOVAK replaces number 6, Mitre Williams. Serving is Jenna Halleck. 215 assists on the season. She'll attend North Florida next year. Great hustle.
Great save there by NATALIE NOVAK. I'm sure she did that at that state championship game.
Oh, yeah.
Carly Smitherman.
Carly Smitherman put an end to that point. And BUSCEMI to serve. There's Carly. Where'd she learn that swing? Reiser across the court. Coach Johnson looking for a formula here to force a third game.
I think she can get it. You know, the defense has just got to be quicker, and they got to put these free points away. These free balls that they put over, they got to put them away.
There's Gabby Cook. Megan Neiman also checked in.
Very nice serve.
Nice set by Gabby.
To the right side.
Back set.
There's NOVAK.
Well done by North Central.
NATALIE NOVAK.
NOVAK from Halleck. Big serve from Cook and ace. Couple players shied away from that bullet.
Got a 6-point lead to a 3-point. Or as you would say, a field goal.
I'm that predictable, huh? They make it a 2-point edge.
Ace.
Gabby Cook, part of that Chief State Championship team.
Bullet.
Yeah.
Gabby.
She's bringing the heat.
Has her team within 1 now.
Cook looking for the tie. Reiser, great effort.
Free ball here.
And that will catch the
right
corner.
in the corner.
What a play.
Wow.
The Dillard Panther star, Zariah Modest.
Great touch by Zaria Modest.
Just there, too.
No back in.
Let's see if we can get that up on the replay.
Along with Calderon. Calderon will serve. A big point there. Takes Cook off the service line.
Could have been tied up 17-17.
Calderon's teammate Borges checks in. The Nova players. Nova went 9-9 under head coach Angela McBee in her second season at Nova. Calderon puts her squad up by 3. South Central looking to close this out.
Let's see if we can get another one of those deep free balls in the corner. Nope.
The Fort Lauderdale teammates hooking up for the point. Halleck to Neiman.
Megan Neiman. Oh, back within 2 points. Let's see if North Central can pull it out, tie it up. Nice deep serve.
BUSCEMI.
Set to the outside. There's
Morris. Beautiful
Morris.
kill on the near side line.
Kaya Morris.
Back within 1. Let's see if they can tie it up.
Well, Jen
Kaylee
Meyer
McHugh.
is getting her star back on the floor, so she's not exactly giving this one away as McHugh comes back.
And we've got a tie game, 19-19.
We're tied at 19 in set number 2.
North Central
South took set number 1, 25-21.
and Megan Neiman making a run.
Trying to keep that ball away from Kaylee.
Oh, nice attempt on the block, but a great back row swing. Yeah, that was Maria Calderon.
Calderon uses the block. South leads by 1.
Daniela Borges with her team up 1.
NOVAK.
Oh, battle at the net, kept alive.
And see, here we go.
What a
ball
play.
Over.
Oh. Good idea.
Great idea. Great idea.
South extends its lead to 2.
Back in is Jordan Sanchez, replacing Modest. As the South Central 4 points away from victory.
Nice serve down the line. Morris is going to keep it in nice and deep.
They play on.
Great swing.
Oh, what an up.
Right in front of her. Back within 1.
Very competitive.
We might see a 25-23 set here.
Jen Meyer getting her lightning player on the floor, Valeria Estrada. NOVAK will serve.
Let's see if she's got a nice serve like Gabby Cook. So far, so good. Back row swing for NATALIE. Deep.
A little deep. Nice attempt. And into the game from Plantation as Allison Mitre Williams. Kaylee McHugh.
The North Central definitely needs to side out right here if they want to take us to a third set.
Yeah, this is a danger zone for them because down by 2 and McHugh serving. Watch out. Ace.
Ace for Kaylee McHugh.
Need a shovel to dig that one out. And good timeout here by Coach Sybil Johnson.
She wants to win this game.
At least break a little bit of rhythm, maybe. I mean,
I think so. I think she's going to be, just telling the girls to calm down, to stay in front of the serve and get a nice pass.
2 points away here as Jen Meyer's huddle.
See, you got yourself a nice shirt you can
I
match
did.
with me.
Rocky Gillis just gave me a BCAA shirt. I will cherish this.
Definitely
no kidding.
very
It's a
comfortable,
sharp
I
one,
must
too.
say.
Like the gray and red.
It's a golfing shirt, Holloway.
I like
Give
the one
Rocky a
Rocky's
nice big
got on.
thumbs
He's got
up.
that black one on. It's very sharp. He does a great job here at all the All-Star Classics and the
He does a
Big Eight
fantastic job.
titles. Yeah. So back in the game is NOVAK. As they're going to get ready for this McHugh bullet. Here it comes. NOVAK courageous, she digs it.
There's Morris.
That one right at the net. A battle here, Morris with the
Very
elevation.
nice.
A little skip dance after that one for number 10.
She's like that.
Morris. And into the game, Shaitisha Sanders out of Coconut Creek. Booth.
Very nice serve. Here comes McHugh. Ooh. Into the net. Very nice swing, but into the net.
Almost had it, did Sanders.
We got match point here.
And let's see who will be the service line for Coach Meyer. And not a surprise, Lisa Santiago, the libero from South Plant, has been very solid here today, as she was all season.
Ooh.
And that'll do it. 25-21 is the score in both games here as South Central wins it. Both squads having a terrific time out there, all smiles. Very competitive game, too. Could have gone either way, Coach.
It could have. Definitely a very good game on both sides, and I'm sure these girls are definitely going to remember this for a long time.
There they are. Look at the smiles. You can't beat this camaraderie. These girls play against each other. Fierce competition all season long, getting a chance to mix it up, play with each other. Really make friends outside of your school.
Absolutely. You know, and it kind of diminishes a little bit of the school rivalry. You know, they all have a good time playing with each other. Some of these girls might see each other in the club setting, but, you know, they have a really good time here. And, you know, say we got to tell Rocky, see if we can get a Broward versus Miami-Dade all-star game going. Now, that'd be interesting to see.
Let's do that. I know that Sports Blitz would be there for that one. No question. So the South wins the first competition of the All-Star Classic here behind Coach Ochoa. They won the first. Here in the second game, it is South Central defeating North Central 2-0. And that will wrap it up. A great classic again by Rocky Gillis and Monarch High School doing a terrific job hosting the event. The Sports Blitz coverage, of course, with Brandon Graham and the entire Sports Blitz crew. My partners today were Walt Drexel and Coach Jesse Ochoa. This has been a Beacon Sports Blitz production here at the All-Star Classic. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'm Ari Shannock saying so long. That is highlight film ability there, Aquinas. Great effort by the North here, diving all over the place.
She knows where that ball is going to be every single time she gets there. Never know, we might see a little push out of the North Central here.
Very competitive.
We might see a 25-23 set here.
Yeah, that's tough to stop. Great effort there. You think the girls aren't working hard? Brooke Webster, who's had a big game here in game number 2. Just makes it look easy, Coach.
That's Division I talent there.
That is highlight film ability there, Aquinas. And the kill from Megan Clark.
It's really exciting. Like, I've always wanted to play. Like, even when I was a freshman, I remember like watching the seniors get picked for the team and like going to the game and how excited they were. So I've always been really like excited to play, and I've always wanted to play myself. So it's like an honor to be here.
It's a really exciting experience for me, and I'm really honored to be here and excited to play with these other talented girls.
It's an honor, really. It was really cool. I mean, going from, like I said, like your own team where your own friends and all the people that you've been with for like 3 months to like a completely different environment with people that you've never played with before is really, really different, and you get to kind of expand your own talents as a player because you're not used to other people. It's a surprise, it's a challenge, and that's something I really like as a player personally.
It's definitely really emotional in a way because we're going to graduate next year, and it's our really last game for volleyball, and it's emotional, but it's like fun and happy in a way because like you just want to have fun for your last game. So
playing with different people, different coaches, seeing how everyone plays, because usually you're playing against them, so you get to see how they are as a teammate. So it's interesting that way.
I was really honored. I couldn't believe it at first. I was like, "Are you sure, coach?" And yeah, I was really honored.
I've been looking forward to this since about freshman year, and I just feel like it's a really cool experience to see everyone like come together from different schools, play in one big game. I think it's gonna be really fun.
Big hit. Dudra with the big kill.
He's an all-around athlete.
That's the #1 libero in the country, showing you that she can kill. You can't beat this camaraderie. These girls play against each other, fierce competition all season long, getting a chance to mix it up, play with each other. Welcome everybody to the BCAA All-Star Girls Volleyball Classic.
They are competitors, there's no doubt about it.